It's me, your fave. Hi, my name is V. Just in case if you're new here, and if you're accustomed to being here, welcome. This is going to be our June overview for 2024. So I've already kind of started with some shufflemancy. I've kind of pulled a couple of cards to kind of channel the energy and the vibe of June. It's feeling really good. I will say I started intuitively, coming into June, feeling very like it's kind of now or never. It's a lot going on in astrology right now. Of course, as we know, Saturn has entered Aries. I think Jupiter soon will be shifting into Cancer sometime this month. We have a full moon in Sagittarius coming up, so it's a lot of energy being stirred up. I'm definitely feeling like, I definitely was at least feeling like June is definitely the month to really kind of lock in with yourself. If there's anything that you is kind of slacking on, this is a really good time, especially in the half of the year, right? We're 6 months in now, right? So it's about really kind of making sure that you're tightening up your ship. I do feel like the songs and everything, of course, kind of channeled that, but I feel like I'm moving a little bit fast. Okay, like, share, subscribe, of course, as usual, as we do things. Check down below in the description box for anything you might need to know about me. I am open for personal readings. You can also find me on other platforms and shit like that. So yeah, the description box should have everything that you need to know. Did I say my name? Okay, I think that's everything. The song that I definitely started with was by Money Man for sure. What's the name of it? Misbehave by Money Man. Not a song I've listened to. It's on my phone. I have so much stuff on my phone that I just don't really be listening to for real. I just kind of be saving it because I know it'll come up in rotation and I'll eventually like it. But the song as I was listening and shuffling very much gave like, okay, I'm focused on the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it very much talked about, or the energy of the song was prevalent of just feeling like, okay, I'm really locked into what I'm doing. Everybody that thought that I wasn't gonna be none or wasn't gonna have this or whatever like that, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of was just giving about, you know what I'm saying, I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on uh my goals and my aspirations. I think even starting the song, it was along the lines of like, I'm starting my goals and my aspirations. So definitely a song to go check out, go listen to if you're tempted. You can't pause this. As I was shuffling though, I also saw that the root chakra was reversed. Red energy. Of course, I got my nails done. Now we are not going to talk too much about the nails, but I got my nails done. Red is my color, so it is kind of matching with the card. Double emphasis here for me as a reader. This root card, if you know me, I don't really take these cards reverse, but I kind of get in fits sometimes where I do feel like I intuitively I need to take it reverse. So I just kept the root chakra card reverse. Generally for the energy of June though is very much speaking about kind of coming out of any anxiety, any stress that you might be having, right? Even as you read the card, it says, when balanced, you feel secure, stable, and safe in your mind, body, spirit, and life. When your root chakra is in balance, you feel insecure, tired, scared, or pessimistic about your mind, your body, your spirit, or life, right? I do feel like you're coming out of that with it being reversed. For me, for myself, it's the energy of June is very much given again, whatever happened in the past, kind of similar to the song, right? Whatever happened in the past, whoever did what in the past, whoever was talking shit in the past, whoever wasn't riding with you in the past, whoever didn't see your vision in the past is very much giving, man, fuck that shit. That shit over. It's in the past, right? The worst is over now. It's about how we rebuild and it's about how we getting back to things, right? As we even have all of the cards. I will get into the cards individually, but the coffin card is here also, right? With the bottom of the deck hand card being it over. Again, a double emphasis of like, whatever hasn't been working, it's a 6 month check-in, nigga. Like, it's kind of giving progress report for June. Where are you in your life? Where do you want to go? Have you been doing what you need to do to get there these 6 months in 2025? And how are you recalibrating to make sure you can wrap up the same 2025? Maybe your year didn't start too well. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some shit kind of happened. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, I didn't really do what I wanted to really set out to do this year. But you can always definitely bounce back from that and move forward and come back towards something. Okay, so it's kind of very much giving progress report. Is very much giving what are you leaving behind, what's still holding you back at this 6 month check in, and how are you reshifting and recalibrating. Maybe for some of you, you need to kind of get into some of the pessimistic thoughts and fears that you might have. Maybe you haven't quite let them go yet. We do have inner growth here, right? But let's kind of get into what these cards are real quick. So we have tunnel vision here along with the root chakra. We have master plan, inner growth, as I said, boomerang. You have, I dropped it. You have the influencer card. You have the coughing card. And then the last card that's reversed is the waterfall card. So again, this is June is looking like for a lot of you, if you've been doing the work, you're gonna see a shift in energy. You're gonna see the growth happening, right? You could be coming out of a very pessimistic, anxiety, stressful time. Maybe you've been going through a lot. Maybe there's some shit that you've been focused on and trying to do, but it maybe hasn't exactly been coming together. Maybe you've had to let go of some people or some things. Maybe you've had to let go of some personal things as it comes to like your positivity, right? Like I said, you're pessimistic, right? This is a very pessimistic energy, root chakra revert. But the influencer card says powerful, positive, influencer, strong leader, strong speaker, and an inspiration to others. So maybe there's something within your own self that you need to let go of. Something that keeps coming back to you. In June, if it does kind of come back again, for those where it resonates, make sure you're not repeating the same pattern. Okay. What needs to go? What needs to be released? Like that's something to really think about. It's like seriously. I don't want to get my video flagged. But yeah, something to just think about. What are you separating from? For some of you, maybe you want to switch careers, right? I see this in with the master plan card too, right? Creating a strategy, putting motions into ideas, goals, businesses. So this is the time to think about it. Maybe you haven't been thinking about it. Some of you have been thinking about it, and this is the time you'll really kind of see some growth. This is the month to really, like I said, do a 6 month check in, really think about what's working for you, what's not working for you, where are you now in this 6 months, and where do you want to be at the end of 2025? How can you get there? Making sure that you're not repeating the same cycles. For some of you, you haven't really started yet, maybe because fear has been in the way. Maybe because again you haven't really been too happy, right? The waterfall card is reversed. So this is about creativity, happiness, passion, giving from your heart, emotions. Maybe some of you have been going through a lot. So it's like you haven't really had time for that. But again, it's time to really let that go too. If you've been dealing with a lot of shit, a lot of heavy shit, you grieving and different loved ones, maybe there's certain cycles that's ending. It's like it's time for you to really start giving from the heart, giving from yourself, really pouring into yourself and really tapping into your creativity. For some of you, again, that could be a very healing thing with this coffin card. Deep grief is one thing, but you can help heal yourself by being tapping into what makes you feel good. But if you're emotionally shut off, if you aren't connected with what makes you feel good, if you aren't connected with your sense of self, if you're dealing with a lot of people that take away from that, or a lot of things that take away from that, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of keep yourself in this same cycle. How are you helping yourself, right? Lifestyle changes in this inner growth card. So there are some actual lifestyle changes that need to be happening, right? It doesn't matter how devoted you are, how clear the message is, you can be really, really focused, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're super, super focused and all of that, and we love that, right? But maybe there's a cycle of doing the same thing, and there's some lifestyle changes that need to be happening, ending a certain cycle. Let's see. Let's jump into. Give me an astrology card. This feels good though. In June, it feels like again you have the power to really like change things. Person watching is what this like feels like. But it's time for you to inspire yourself. Again, if this is maybe the people you around, you need to be around some people that inspire you, people who like are positive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'd be hard for you to remain positive to yourself, but then maybe you need to be around somebody who can help you really kind of be positive. Maybe you have all of that, but then maybe you need to kind of like influence yourself and inspire yourself and motivate yourself to say, "Oh, you can do this." Because again, maybe you have the plan and the vision and all of that, but then maybe in the back of your mind, you still telling yourself, "Oh, well, this will never happen for me." I'm also seeing too, in June, make sure no exes come back. I'm kind of seeing it with this boomerang card. Also, it's like someone from your past, karma, repeating same cycles. If this isn't necessarily someone from your past coming back, this feels like make sure you don't repeat the same cycles with somebody. It's over is here. Bottom of the deck, you have twin flame. Bottom of the deck, you have light bulb. So I feel like somebody you could maybe be hearing from somebody for some of you. And if, like I said, if this isn't a necessary somebody, this could just be as you're dating and in your dating life, making sure that you're not repeating that same pattern. Maybe you separated from somebody and that's really over, but then it's like maybe you carrying that same baggage, carrying that same fight, carrying them same patterns, and like it's a recipe for continuously finding the same relationship with a different person. So you don't have to necessarily want a ex person. You can recreate the entire relationship with a totally new person because you keep doing the same cycles. What is holding you back? Like even emotionally, right? This is a great time for enlightenments. Allow June to be a great time for enlightenments. Pay attention to the signs. Okay? Pay attention to the synchronicities. Listen to your own intuition. Don't just be so excited for new love and to give from the heart that you're completely like leaving yourself susceptible to be taken advantage of, or now you're implementing the same patterns. You know what I'm saying? What behaviors did you do in your last relationship that clearly didn't work for you? Are you bringing these into the new relationship, right? I feel like I try to do that all the time where I'm always just trying to make sure I'm not implementing the same patterns and the same whatevers. But this again also makes me feel like someone from the past might have an epiphany moment and might want to act like they want to spin the block again. And it's like for some of you, it would benefit you to really, really like did that. Because for some of you, where that applies, this is not going to be the new love that they might portray it to be. That's just that on that. Yeah, second house assets fell on the root chakra part. Are y'all stressed about finances in June? The second house part fell directly on this root chakra part. Are we stressed about finances? Or are we coming out of stress about finances? Right? Figure out where you at. Figure out where you at. For some of you, you could be coming out of that feeling. Maybe you've been stressed as of lately. Maybe May was just real financially stressful for you. And, maybe now you're in June, you're feeling a lot better about it, about your assets, about your finances, your sense of value. Not only just your own sense of value, but the things you value, the things that you have materialistically. Yeah, Uranus is here also, so I do see breakthroughs financially. If you have been stressed about your finances, I see you having some financial breakthroughs. Yeah, for some of you, it'll come from putting yourself out there, though. For some of you, it'll definitely come from putting yourself out there. For some of you, there's like a door, a new something, like a new door, a new something that you're kind of walking through. I feel like for some of you, I'm intuitively hearing that it'll actually surprise you, the finances. Like it might be an overnight thing. Like let's say you've been again, like I said, planning and planning and planning and planning, right? And then come June, you like fuck it. I'm gonna just put it out there. And then child, you wake up in the morning and you don't even know your shit went viral, and it's like I look out your jaw dropped. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like, oh, I'm actually really gagged. I didn't think it would sell out that fast. I didn't think that people would buy into it so quickly. But for some of you, again, it's like there's a need to put yourself out there, right? You for some of you, you have been kind of working behind the scenes, but it's like it's time to stop working behind the scenes. It's stop working behind the scenes. It's time to come to the front now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to like start putting things in motion and really start carrying out, like I'm hearing carrying out the motion. Like, so you've been thinking a lot, you've been planning a lot, you've been doing a lot behind the scenes for some people, and it's like it's time to really do it now. It's time to no longer dream about it, and it's time to really like take the action. And again, for some of you, I'm seeing in June it'll really help you with your finances. You'll be very shocked how for some of you it'll be about using technology. For some of you, you might be a little old school. So it's like, oh, I'm really shocked that technology has this power like this, or maybe you just aren't a technology type of person. For others of you, you might know this, but it'll be a shock to you, like, oh, I didn't think that as soon as I dropped it, it'll sell out that fast. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think people would buy into it so quickly. Oh, I didn't think that that would go viral so fast. I didn't think that I would, like bring things together so quickly is what I'm getting to where for some of you again this ain't even about a breakup, this is about you talking to your job, You see, it says switching careers right here. So for some of you, it will be on some shit like, oh, I don't even have to work here no more. Yeah, I quit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck each and every last one of y'all. You know? Whereas like I'm leaving this behind now. You know what I'm saying? I've created the foundation is stable for me to build upon this, for me to be able to no longer work the job that I work. For me to, again, maybe the cycle here is it's maybe a potential 9 to 5. And again, it's like I don't really care to do that no more. So it's like shit, I ain't even gotta do that. That's the end of the cycle, child. I never had to clock in and hit punch another motherfucking clock again. You hear what I'm saying to you? I never have to worry about it again. For some of you, this will be a sense of value. This is about breakthrough on your sense of self-worth and self-value. Okay. What's the time? 15, 16 minutes. Niagara Falls by Metro Boomin. What album was this again? Heroes and Villains. Yeah. Y'all, like I remember when he gave us this, I just couldn't remember. Okay, I kind of want to tap into this romantic energy. I'm kind of feeling over here with this boomerang. It's over card. I'm getting unfinished business. I'm getting repeating cycles. Give me this boomerang energy. What intimate romantic? Ooh, give me what I'm feeling off of this energy over here. Unexpected income, false person. That's cute. Poverty. Oh, bitch. Poverty. So be very careful of people trying to fake like they got it. Be very careful. I never liked you. That's funny. I looked over again. I just actually you know how on Apple you can click the thing to see the name of the album. And I looked over Gold Stacks is playing by Future, but the album is I Never Liked You. So that's interesting. Give me one more card. Poverty at the bottom of the deck was very interesting. So be careful, like I said, to somebody acting like they got money. It's interesting that Gold Stacks is playing. Because it's very much given. Somebody don't have it like that. False person with the poverty card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody might come back trying to buy you or act like they got it like that with unexpected income and false person. And it is giving a little tea, a little vibe of like, oh girl, they definitely not with the poverty card at the bottom of the deck. You ain't even like you front and faking inflation to the nth degree. You clearly don't have it like that. You clearly don't like. Give me another card. Adjudication. It will be on you to make a clear decision about who this person is. Courtship is down at the bottom of the deck. Be careful of people trying to come back into your life and wine and dine you just to impress you, and they know that they don't have it like that. Like false person is someone who is not being real. They're wearing a mask to you. They are portraying to be someone that they're not. And in this instance, it feel like someone who might want to come back and court you, wine and dine. Look at sudden wealth down at the bottom of the deck. Wine and dine you and act like they just want to spend money on you. They might even want to give you money here with this motherfucking unexpected income card. You saw he giving him this coin. I always laughed at this card because it's like, look at this nigga, look at these niggas cufflinks. You see the difference? This nigga shit all fucked up and unstitched and shit. So it's kind of giving like be very careful of someone coming in and then trying to act like they got it. They trying to court you like man or woman. It don't even matter. Where they just trying to act like, oh yeah, this just like they just I'm hearing Don daughter. Like oh yeah, like I'm just a Don daughter. Like it just but that's not really who they is. They life ain't giving it that way. This motherfucker who act like, oh yeah, I just live in this type of house, but what they don't tell you is that it ain't their house. They stay on the couch at their homeboy place or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But they just like, oh yeah, I just live in this type of loft. Yeah, on the couch, motherfucker. Like your name not on the lease. But this motherfucker who come in and try to act like, oh, cause yeah, I'm just doing big shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fresh mornings on the balcony. Yeah, show that you in somebody else shit. Don't show that you know what I'm saying, popping shit on the balcony. But it's gonna be up to you to make a very clear decision about how you see this person. So that's interesting. This feels like someone you already left, though. I'm not gonna hold you. So in June, be careful of people trying to come back. I'll say. Um, I want to grab my tarot cards. Look at marriage being down at the bottom of the deck. Child, be careful of whoever the hell this is. Um. Okay. Give me some tarot cards because I want to tap into this tunnel vision master plan energy. What is that about? Give me this tunnel vision master plan energy. Mhm. Okay. So this feels like I'm hearing love letter to yourself. But some people, for some of y'all, there's something you're working on. And it brings you a lot of fulfillment. It makes you happy. It maybe even helps you emotionally. I think I did say that, right? Where it's just like you don't even know a way to grieve. You know what I'm saying? Would be to tap into your creative side, tap into your passions, like allow emotions to flow from the heart in whatever manner that is. You know what I'm saying? You don't always got to be talking about how you feel and all your deepest, darkest emotions and shit. You can always channel that shit into something else. You can write, you can paint, you can put that shit in whatever the fuck you want to channel it in. But it's up to you to channel it. It's up to you to do it, right? You have the Nav of Pentacles. This is a energetic investment. Two of Wands. I do feel like this is going to be something that's growing. Yeah, the Devil card is reversed. I like this for you. So this feels like in June you're kind of coming out of whatever trapped energy. I'm coming back here to this root chakra card, right? With it being reversed. So there's a lot of energy of like in June I see a lot of like releasing. Maybe the past couple of months, like I said, maybe the first couple of months haven't really been the nicest to you. Maybe you've kind of just been being hit with it. Maybe your finances took a hit. Maybe it was some mental shit. Maybe you kind of just felt like you was going through like a dark night of the souls type of shit like that. Maybe you was going through breakups and fake ass friends and people who clearly aren't who they really say they are. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've had to kind of go through some lifestyle changes and some awakenings and some spiritual growth moments. And now here we are 6 months into 2025 and you might finally be feeling free. This feels like this is the month to really feel like, okay, I can kind of take a deep breath a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can kind of, you know what I'm saying, relax my collar. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to have my button all the way up here and shit. I can kind of relax myself, loosen the tie up, and kind of just, you know what I'm saying, breathe and unclench my jaw for a second. Is what this kind of feels like. You'll begin to see things progressing. For some of you, like I said, it's not even going to take as long as you think. I'm kind of getting that with this breakthrough card, where it feels like if you can just get over the hump of the anxiety, if you can just get over the hump of the pessimism, of the negative thoughts, and really replace them with positivity, with being an inspiration and being an influence, knowing that that's the role you meant to play, or influencing yourself, surrounding yourself maybe with people who influence you. Maybe it ain't even yourself. Maybe you just need to be around a bunch of motherfuckers who you can just brush your little hands with, and you know what I'm saying, and you can rub some of that energy rub off on you. Where it's like, nah, I know I can do this. I know I can, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you your own worst critic, but you need to be around some people who can pour back into you. Maybe you have people around you like that, but you need to pour into you. Take it for how it resonates. If it don't apply, let it fly, right? But at the end of the day, there's something with kind of getting over what was going on and tapping back into you, tapping back into what makes you feel good. And while also kind of understanding that you might be having some people coming back and making sure that you can see them for who they is because somebody is faking with you. Somebody don't have the money that they say they do. Somebody is not as wealthy that they say, or maybe someone's saying that they are anticipating some money and they lying to you. Like, but when it come down to whatever this is you doing in your personal time, person watching, it's time to really pour into that, invest in it, right? Nap of Pentacles is an energy investment. Shit, even a couple of hours a day go, you know what I'm saying? Shit, a step a day is still progress. Nothing at all is nothing. But even one step, one line, one verse, one post, one edit, you know what I'm saying? One anything, it takes you a very long way. And I feel like you've been kind of investing some energy. For some of you, again, this Nine of Pentacles, you need to kind of come a little stronger. It need to be a night. You need to really start investing some real energy and time into it for it to really progress. But then others of you is like, this made me feel like, again, you've been doing a lot of thinking. It's time to invest some energy at all. So again, think of how it resonate. It's like kind of getting out of your psyche, the shadow side, shadow work. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that this is meant for you to do. That there's no bigger critic than yourself. Really. What is the end of this cycle? What is the end of this cycle they have that we have in June? There we go. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, this Knight of Pentacles, you might be investing a little bit of time and energy, but it's time to really invest some real, like, it's time to really come strong with your rep. You know what I'm saying? It's time to really kind of let that go, make a conscious decision to really, like, go full throttle, I'm hearing. Yeah, the Magician card reversed down at the bottom of the deck. This is untapped potential for a lot of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Pentacles is here down at the bottom of the deck also. So this is just about valuing yourself too, right? Like I said, second house things. Valuing yourself, understanding, shit, I can do this. Wait a minute. I ain't nobody standing in my way but me. You know what I'm saying? Or either I'm allowing motherfuckers to come in and distract me. Maybe I'm eluding some same cycles and shit and repeating certain cycles of things that's not helping me and it's hurting me more than anything. But there's, on a personal tip, there's something that you guys got brewing. And it's like, make sure you're tapping into your fullest potential in June, not just some of it. Don't allow nobody to come back and play false person and act like, oh, person watching, let me just court you and this and this and that. They really don't have it like that. And they probably don't want shit with your motherfucking ass anyway. Just still on bullshit, still on weak nigga time. Like, so it's like, okay, clip that, that's gone. Really making sure that you're doing away with a lot of your anxieties and a lot of your negative thoughts, being positive about that shit and really moving forward. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here, but like for my collective here, I feel like y'all might be the ones in y'all way right now. And in order to really end this cycle, it's about like really making the conscious effort, conscious decision to not do certain things, to not elude certain cycles or to end certain cycles, stop dealing with certain people, set certain boundaries, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe even just shift and prioritize, right? Maybe again, there's something here, second house money. There is a theme of money, so maybe it's money when it comes down to it. I feel like I can resonate with that as a part of my collective. I don't really always do what I want to do, right? But I have a plan and a master plan and I'm tunnel vision, but I don't always invest all of the time that I feel like I need to invest into the thing. Because for me, this root chakra reverse is always about my money. It's easier for me to go clock in or to work my spiritual business because I know that's getting my bills paid. But like when it comes to music or modeling, I'm spending money and I'm investing money into doing that. And that's where I fall short. So, even for myself, this would look like ending that cycle and really pouring into myself, really understanding, making those lifestyle changes to say, okay, well, yeah, that's my money, but this is also an investment. This investment, I do believe, can eventually pour back. You know what I'm saying? But it's just about a right now sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? And I also be telling myself too, like, okay, maybe it won't take so long, right? Maybe it won't take forever because my thing is just, if this personal to personal transparency moment. Yeah, I just like the security. I had my bills paid. So I'ma always do what make me money over what's not making me money. And then I think a lot about how I'm gonna have to invest the same money I'm making into doing this and how long I'm gonna have to do this before I see a return off this investment. And then I get to think too hard about that shit because I don't like numbers and shit and it give me a headache and stuff like that because I'm number dyslexic or whatever that word is because I didn't came up with number dyslexic. But my sister told me recently that it was something else totally different. And then yeah, and I just end up not doing the shit. So it's something we're working on. I know I just sent you on a lot, but anyway, let's get some money messages. Where we at now? 28 minutes, 29. Okay, let's wrap this up with some money messages. And do I want to do one more oracle? Maybe. We'll see how I feel. Give me some money messages for June. Oh, give me some money messages for June. Marketing. Marketing. Didn't I just say that? We was just talking about that, right? That's why I said there's something that y'all thinking about. There's something that you could be doing, marketing. You are good at promotions. You are good at promotions. Apply different marketing strategies to grow your business and continue to innovate to attract more sales. Right? So again, this is definitely talking about my people who have this vision over here. Like I said, kind of getting out your own way, really kind of putting yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that, nobody or nothing is stopping you but you. North Star, you are facing the future with excitement as you follow your dreams and embrace your passions. You are now directed to your life's purpose. North Star. So, yeah, this is connecting you with your purpose. Like I said, this month feels like it's time to really lock in now or never. It's a progress report. June progress report is what this exactly feels like. Where are you in your life? What has been blocking you? Understanding and realizing that you maybe have been the one blocking you due to your own fears. Understanding that maybe the people around you have been blocking you and that you got to get them out your life because, see, they faking and flogging with you and acting like somebody that they motherfucking not. Understanding that it takes a real conscious effort to ending these cycles in order to get to where you want to be. Like I said, maybe shit at the beginning of the year one good now. But shit, we at month number 6. Things are about to start changing. The energy should be changing. You might be feeling this shift also. So as you gear up to think about the things that are got you tunnel vision and getting back to your master motherfucking plan, think about your marketing. This is your purpose. This is what you're meant to be doing. It's on your mind. God is putting it on your heart for a reason. So making sure that you're putting yourself out there, okay? Collaborative, okay? Working with someone who has the same goal will increase your power and reach. Someone who wants to do business with you. I have recently definitely got my eye on a lady and a woman who I definitely want to be collabing with. Okay, I'm chipping away at this collaboration one moment at a time. Okay, trust me. But this is a good time also to collaborate. We are in Gemini season. Happy birthday to all my Geminis watching right now. Okay, this is a great time to collaborate. This is a great time to mingle and be with people who, again, can get you where you need to go. Collaborative marketing is also a thing too. Doing content, doing business, working sales with people who also are in that same realm. Not even just doing content, not even just shaking hands and being cool with them and being friends and, oh, let's just go grab a drink or go match or go grab a bite to eat, but actually making some promotions, actually marketing with them, being innovative, strategizing. Okay, it's a great time to do that. It is Gemini season, socialite season. This is a grand time to do that. Just do it is the last card out. Procrastination will not bring any success at this time. This is the best time to put your plans into action. Just do it. I literally just said that. I literally just said that. So that was pretty self-explanatory. June is very much about doing it. It's definitely about making sure that you're just applying yourself. I feel like I even drag myself, so I take heed to the message. Also, thank you, Spirit, so much for this message. Where it's given, yeah, just if there is some on your mind, this ain't the time to keep thinking about it or procrastinating. This is the time to really get it done. Nothing is standing in your way. Whatever you feel like is in your way, whoever you feel like is in your way, it's time to clear it out. It's time to walk away from it. Even if you feel like the job is standing in your way, even if you like, oh, this is standing in the way of me being able to do content or, paint, write, whatever, quit. But it's time to bet on yourself. That don't mean do it foolishly. You know what I'm saying? You have a little a financial cushion if you need it, but it's also given, again, things will take off for you a lot faster than you need. Like Uranus is also a very sudden, very unexpected type of thing. So this feels like right when you least expect it, it'll happen for you. Or even if you expect for it to happen to you, it might be bigger than what you ever imagined. Like, oh, okay, I expected a couple of people to come shop with me, but I didn't expect to take the city by storm. I didn't expect to be talking to celebrities. So this is the time to really put yourself out there. Don't think so hard about it. This is the time to face the future with excitement as you follow your dreams and embrace your passions in life. Okay? What lifestyle changes do you need to make? Allow June to really show you the synchronicities. Pay attention to the synchronicities as your spiritual team kind of it shows you what needs to go and who needs to go in order to get where you're trying to go. Okay. Thank you again so much for tuning into my channel. I really, really, really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, leave some comments if this resonated for you. And yeah, my name is B. Just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this video, I am open for personal readings. Check down below in the description box for everywhere you want to find me if you want to find all things me. And yeah, I'll catch y'all over on the next video. See y'all later. Bye.